Yo, what's good? What's good? It's RFG back at it today. And I took a long break. It's been 6 weeks. It's been about 6 weeks to 2 months. Haven't made any videos. Two of my laptops were hacked. Cell phone, okay, is currently hacked. Okay, so I'm using somebody else's device right now to make videos for you guys. Now, I just want to touch on this information regarding this light photon. Okay, we're told by mainstream science and astronomy, chemistry, whatever you call it, that the atom is the smallest particle in the known universe. And I'm here to shatter more paradigms and to let people know that that's bullshit. We wouldn't be able to see atoms. Okay, we wouldn't even be able to see atoms or neutrinos under a microscope. Okay, unless a photon was smaller than that neutrino or atom. You see, and even this definition right here, it says subatomic particle, which means the photon is smaller than the atom. You see, subatomic particle. Photon is smaller than the atom, which means the atom itself is made up of hundreds of thousands of photons. Okay, so what is a photon? What is a photon, ladies and gentlemen? A light photon. The light photon is the smallest particle. Okay, the smallest particle of visible matter. The light photon is the smallest particle of visible matter in this universe. Okay, so when you see this picture right here showing the orb of light, a light photon is actually a cube. A complete light photon itself is not a spherical orb. It's actually a cube, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, and our ancestors knew about this for thousands and thousands of years. Okay, this is a real light photon right here. Okay, a light photon is Metatron's cube. See, when you see Metatron's cube, we have 13 light orbs rotating around each other, creating a cube shape. But you see, when we fell into this realm, in this third dimensional realm, there was a magnetic field. The magnetic field of the Van Allen belt, okay, is what causes this cube shape to harness 13 light photons, okay, and encapsule them in a prism, in a light prism, you see? But the light prism is really a light prison, okay, a prison for your soul. The Van Allen belt, okay, created a magnetic field over our bodies to encapsule subatomic pieces of our souls, okay, in these objects called light photons. And the light photon is known as Metatron's cube. You see, our ancestors knew all about this. You see this? The smallest particle in the universe ain't no fucking atom. The smallest particle in the universe isn't no fucking neutrino. It is Metatron's cube, which is a light photon. Okay? We wouldn't even be able to see an atom or a neutrino under a microscope unless the light photon was smaller than the atom or the neutrino. Okay? So with that being said, that's proof that the atom and the neutrino itself are made up of light photons, just like every other piece of matter in the universe. Okay, that's why this Metatron cube shape is probably the most sacred shape in the universe. Okay, because it explains how everything became matter. You see, the light photon, Metatron's cube, this symbol explains how everything became physical matter in this third dimension. You see, we are encapsulated light. Our soul is nothing but light. Our being, our essence is nothing but light. And it was encapsulated, okay, by Ogo by Set, by Chronos, by Father Time. He encapsulated our light in a fucking cube, okay? A magnetic cube that causes these light orbs to rotate around each other to create this subatomic particle. You see, smallest particle in the known universe is the light photon, aka Metatron's cube. This is where we get Megatron's cube. This is Megatron's cube, the all-spark cube in Transformers. And notice his name is Megatron. You see, Megatron's cube. See, they get that from Metatron. In the movie Transformers, they get Megatron from Metatron, because Metatron is the real Lucifer. Okay? Metatron is the real Lucifer, the real counterpart of Saturn. You see? So the creators of Transformers, they got the idea of Megatron from Metatron. All they did was take the T out and put a G. See? Right in front of you guys. And then their Metatron's cube is the Allspark. The Allspark is what gives the Transformers. What's up? The Allspark is what gives their Transformers their soul essence. You see? See? All hidden in plain sight, all in front of our faces. And then you had this is the nail in the coffin right here. Then you had Hellraiser, okay? The character in Hellraiser was known as Pinhead, okay? He had a cube that was able to tear people's souls apart. See, right here. Hellraiser, he'll tear your soul apart. See? So this cube that he has affects the Metatron's cube, okay? The light photons in humans. See? Pinhead's cube affects the light photons in humans. So when he says he's going to tear your soul apart, he's going to use this alchemic cube to tear your light photons apart, tear your soul apart. Your soul is the light photons, people. It's the light photon that's magnetizing your light in this physical reality, in this physical existence. This is why we have physical bodies, people, because of these subatomic light photons. Okay? And they showed this in the Transformers movie. They also showed this in the Hellraiser movie. Just look up the definition, okay? Look up the definition of the Allspark. Look up the definition of the Allspark and tell me I'm crazy. Okay? And the only way for us to enact our Merkaba light ship, we're going to have to break out of this cube. We're going to have to break out of this cube. We're going to have to break out of our light photons that are binding our light, okay? That are magnetizing our light in this physical realm, in this physical reality. Okay? So right here, we have the cube of Saturn all over the world. See the cube. You see? Metatron's cube. It's dealing with Saturn. It's dealing with Father Time. It's dealing with Chronos. You see? It's dealing with Set. You see? This physical realm, this physical existence. Binding our light, okay, in this magnetic field, which is cube shaped. See, that's where they're gonna keep everybody on animal vibration, on low vibration. That's where you're gonna stay. Okay? When the second sun returns and your vibration is not up to par, your vibration is not high enough, this is where you're gonna stay behind. You're gonna stay behind in the cube. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna stay behind in the cube. Metatron's cube, which is this physical realm, this physical existence. You see? It's not a game, folks. It's not a game. But there was an individual who was able to accomplish Merkaba activation. He was a grandmaster alchemist, and his name was Buddha. Okay? And Buddha actually existed over 2,000 years ago. I have his birth information, and I'm going to be basically explaining, okay, what made him a grandmaster alchemist in the next video. This is all I had to say on this topic. I appreciate everyone who supports RFG and Atlantean movement. Please like, subscribe, and share. It's the Chosen One Man. I'm out.